And a dramatic video of a truck falling into a Vancouver Island lake has garnered a lot of attention online.
Hey everyone, I've got something for you. When I saw that video, I'm like, what? I mean, why? Why would you even get that close? This is crazy. The video that I'm about to show you is really, I don't know why, and it's happening here in British Columbia in Canada, and that's a lake, and there's a massive work truck, a really massive heavy work truck, and it falls. No, I don't really can say that it falls into the lake. And there's WorkSafe BC. They're responsible for the safety of workers in British Columbia. But I don't know, if you look at that truck before I show you the video, it's heavily loaded with logs and stuff. Why would you, if you're fully loaded, why would you drive that close to the shoreline? That's my big question, because obviously there's no other excavator or anything that would load more stuff onto the truck. So that is a mystery. But what happens then, guys? I'll play you the video. So you see the video, the drive, why is he driving there? Is he trying to turn around? It looks like, but why don't you back up a little bit? But watch this. Can you see the cracks in the ground? I'm speechless. Do you see this? I mean, we can laugh about it because nothing happened to the driver. And I'll repeat it for you quickly in slow motion, because then you can see more details. So if I repeat this in slow motion on this gravel shoreline of that lake, you can see he's trying, to me it looks like he's trying to turn around, which is kind of, I don't want to say the word, but it starts with S and ends with a D. Back up, get away from the shoreline, and then turn around. Because always shorelines give way, of course not in such a dramatic way, but you can see it cracking already while he's turning. And then this is liquefaction. It's really, the driver sinks. So what happened to the driver? I mean, this is a phenomenon. I don't know if that was a natural shoreline or if this was like gravel that was just put there. But as far as I read it from the news, it was a natural shoreline. So what the headlines are saying, a large industrial truck toppled into Vancouver Island's Nitty Nut Lake after the soil beneath is liquefied. And they say he was working contrary to health and safety regulations. That's what a WorkSafe BC representative said. And British Columbia does have a problem with bad truck drivers. I have experienced this myself when I had one on my property multiple times. This is kind of like, I'm not saying anymore, I don't want to get in trouble, but the incident happened on a remote lake on the island's west coast. They were workers from Rockstar Enterprises. They were working on stream rehabilitation. Well, that's a way to rehabilitate if you just throw work trucks into the water. So this video was posted on the company's social media. Oh, they were even showing this. It shows how the soil is giving way as the truck drives along the shoreline, and then it sinks into the lake. That's the official version. The driver was able to get out through a window while this was happening, and it was then helped back to the shore by a dive team. But where was this dive team? How long was he swimming in the water until the dive team caught him, right? Because some news say he was a good swimmer and he was able to get away. And yeah, they're saying, quote, thankfully, the experienced operator, not so sure about that, was also an experienced swimmer and was able to exit the vehicle to swim to safety without injury. He handled the situation remarkably well. after what happened, not necessarily before. The post alongside the video further says, this event underscores the critical importance of continuous risk assessment in dynamic environments, particularly when working in or near water. Yes, because you stay away from the water or any cliffs or anything if you have a multiple ton work truck fully loaded with heavy logs. They further say, we believe this incident serves as a powerful reminder of the unpredictable nature of shoreline work and the need for ongoing vigilance, planning, and safety training across all levels of heavy industry. I guess we can all fully agree to that. And WorkSafe BC says the company contravened the Occupational Health and Safety Regulation, which states a workplace must be planned, constructed, used, and maintained to protect from danger any person working at the workplace. So maybe they should have put some pylons or anything there to make a visible barrier or explain people, do not get too close. You can fall over a cliff. You can fall into the water. I mean, we always know, and especially with big work trucks like this, even on road shoulders that are not protected, do not get near them, especially if there's stitches or something, because with that heavy work truck, you might slide down there. But guys, I tell you, when I drive here, there's so many of these trucks in the ditches. There's power outages quite often because some of these trucks drive into power poles that are alongside the road. And interesting article that I just recently read, the police was controlling gravel trucks, heavy gravel trucks that have heavy trailers. So two trucks basically pulling behind them to the gravel pits and to construction sites. And they said almost 80% of these trucks, they stopped them because they had safety issues. So I think there is an issue. And the beach where they further say then the beach where the truck was working could not handle its weight. Well, obviously. And then they said the truck caused the soil to liquefy and then collapsed the truck to sink. And then collapse and cause the truck to sink. Well, we've seen that. So WorkSafe is investigating, and they say the company must submit a report on the incident. And I guess the post that the company made is kind of trying to stay out of trouble, trying to explain the incident. If that is enough, I guess we will have to wait and see. But I wanted to show this because this video is just mind-blowing, guys. Let me know what you think. And if you're interested in stuff like this, gosh, I have so many landslides here on this channel, but also volcanic eruptions, earthquakes, natural disasters. So if you're new here, you should subscribe. And if you want to keep me going, fill me up with coffee, guys. Link is in the description. I have a buymeacoffee.com/silky site. And thank you for your supers. Hello, all new members. And hello, old members. If you want to support the channel with a membership, click the join button for behind the scene videos. And guys, check out the video in the end screen. There is something going on in California right now. I just released this video, but also check out the Vayon Dam landslide, the most catastrophic event that could have been prevented because the mountain was giving them dangerous warnings, but they built this massive, scary looking dam, and then something happened. And I'm just saying, a mountain collapse, an inland mega tsunami, and a devastation worse than Blutton, way worse than Blutton. So check out this in the end screen. There's so many in the end screen. That's why you should subscribe, and then go to my video start page and check out all these videos. Thank you, guys. I see you. Bye-bye.